10. Great parents avoid harmful phrases. Have you ever caught yourself saying things like, "You're driving me crazy. What's wrong with you? You're a bad boy/girl. You'd better do this or else." In the rush of everyday life, whether getting the kids ready for school or trying to make dinner, it's easy to blurt out phrases without thinking about their long-term effects. See number 4. But even in the heat of the moment, the words we choose matter. When we rely on harsh or blaming language, especially if it becomes a habit, it can harm our relationship with our children. Great parents focus on conveying love through both words and actions, even when disciplining their child's behavior. This approach helps children feel valued for who they are, regardless of their actions. It's what I call separating the child from their behavior. See number 9. Doing so preserves the emotional bond between parent and child. Number 39. While reinforcing the idea that behavior is a choice. Number 11. And that children are always growing and learning. Number 36. The problem with the earlier phrases is that they rely on blame. "You're driving me crazy," "Shame, what's wrong with you?" or "You're a bad boy/girl," and fear, "You'd better do this or else," to motivate change. Instead of focusing on the child's behavior, these statements attack their character. In most situations, it's the child's behavior, their actions or words, that's causing the issue. Using blame, shame, or fear is ineffective in the long run because it targets the child as the problem rather than the behavior. This approach can hurt their well-being. For example, phrases like "You're driving me crazy" make it seem like everything is the child's fault, without acknowledging that many factors contribute to a situation, including your own emotions, past experiences, and expectations. Shaming phrases like "What's wrong with you?" suggest there's something inherently flawed about the child, rather than encouraging them to reflect on how they can make better choices in the future. And fear-based threats, "You'd better do this or else," teach children that intimidation is an acceptable way to get what they want, an approach they may mimic in their own relationships. It's also important to remember that what looks like misbehavior is often a child experimenting. See number 34, or trying to meet a need in the wrong way. See number 21. Instead of using harmful phrases, great parents teach their children that behavior is a choice, and that making poor choices doesn't make them bad people. Mistakes are simply opportunities for learning and improvement. See number 45 and number 73. Try this. Instead of focusing on your child's personality, focus on their behavior. Use alternative phrases that explain why the behavior is a problem and help them figure out what they could do differently next time. "I don't like that behavior. I don't like it when you underscore because underscore. It's not okay for you to underscore because underscore." For instance, if you find that your 6-year-old has cut up your favorite pillow, your first instinct might be to say, "What's wrong with you?" Instead, remember that most behavior is driven by a perceived need, whether it's attention, curiosity, or just fun. Take a deep breath, and instead say something like, "It's not okay for you to damage something that doesn't belong to you. I'm really upset you did that." Express your feelings. Number 15. I know it's fun to use scissors, show empathy, but those pillows are mine, and now they can't be fixed. Explain the impact. Why did you cut the pillows? Seek to understand their motivation. Once you understand their goal, you can suggest better alternatives for next time. See number 22, and if needed, discuss consequences. See number 47. Lastly, pay attention to your nonverbal communication. Your body language, tone, and gestures are just as important as your words. See number 30. These cues can significantly change how your message is received.